So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Chapel Hill Denham's Management Development Program. Hello everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Rhoda Olabisi. For the first time, I would need you to smash that subscribe button, okay? It really helps my channel to grow. Chapel Hill Denham is an investment bank and investment management firm. So they are currently recruiting, in case you're not aware. Applications are open to the 29th of February 2024. So let's talk about the eligibility requirements. They have three particular eligibility requirements. The first one is that they want people who have a bachelor's degree with a minimum of a 2-1. Now they have not specified whether they want people who have particularly studied say accounting, economics or business related courses. What I noticed from my research was that I noticed that there are some people who have studied microbiology, they have studied international and diplomacy, and they were accepted with last year's cohort. So it doesn't matter whichever degree you've studied, it doesn't matter, just apply. As long as you finish with a minimum of a 2-1, then you're eligible to apply. So the second eligibility requirement is that they want people with 0 to 3 years experience. So if you have more than 3 years experience, unfortunately you cannot apply for their management development program. So the third and the last eligibility requirement is that they would prefer someone who has a professional qualification such as ACCA, ACA, CFA or CSI, whichever one you want to be beneficial for you. Now it's important for me to also state that it's not compulsory, it's just preferred. So if you have that qualification, it will give you an edge over someone who doesn't, because I've seen that there are people who do not have these qualifications and they got recruited into the management development program, right? So if you have it, it's preferred, but it's not compulsory. So what that means is that if you don't have it, you can still apply. Do not think that because you don't have a professional qualification you cannot apply. So those are the three eligibility requirements that you need to apply for Chapel Hill Denham's management development program. So let's talk about the application and the recruitment process. In total, Chapel Hill Denham have a total of 7 stages in their recruitment process. I know it's a lot, but that is what they have. So the first one is the application screening. So of course you have to submit an application online, and I'm going to put the link to apply to this job opportunity in the comment section. So of course you have to submit your application, and the first stage is the applications will be screened, because obviously not everybody will be shortlisted for the second stage. So that's the first stage. Then after applications are screened, you'll be shortlisted for the second stage, which is the assessment test. Now Chapel Hill Denham, they use a psychometric test. So what you have to do is make sure you've practiced a lot of the psychometric tests so that you know what to expect in terms of structure and how to answer psychometric tests. So if you pass this stage, you'll be shortlisted for the third stage, which is the introductory video. Now if you're shortlisted for this stage, you're required to make a pre-recorded video and upload it on WeTransfer. Now you'll also be given a couple of questions, I think 3 questions for you to answer, and the video is supposed to be 90 seconds long maximum. So that would mean that you're expected to use 30 seconds to answer each of the questions, because you're going to be answering 3 questions. Just make sure you take your time, pen down what you want to write, and just show that you're confident speaking to the camera when you're answering those questions, and I'm sure you'll be fine. So if you pass this introductory video stage, you'll be shortlisted and moved on to the next stage, which is the first level interview. Now for the first level interview, you typically have to have an interview with HR, right? And you know what kind of questions to expect on this kind of stage. All these like situational based questions. I've talked about how to answer situational based questions multiple times, right? The way to answer them is to use the STAR approach, which is the situation, task, action and results. Just go online and research how to answer situational based questions. Very easy to do once you have the technique to answer those kind of questions. So if you pass or if you're shortlisted after this first level interview, you'll be moved on to the next stage, which is the second level interview. Now this second level interview will typically be with the senior level leadership of the organization, right? So just make sure that you're prepared to also answer technical questions that are specific to investment banking, investment management, and different technical things like that. Now if you pass your second level interview, you'll be shortlisted for the next stage, which is the case study stage, right? So for this particular stage, you're expected to work in a group of 4. So what you can do is make sure you practice a lot of case study questions, right? And because those are the kind of things that they look out for when they put people in groups, right? Make sure you demonstrate teamwork, allow other people to talk, but don't be too domineering. Just make sure that you express your opinion and you allow others to speak as well. Now if you pass this case study stage, you'll be moved on to the final stage, which is the CEO interview, and this is the last stage for the management development program. If you pass this particular stage, you get an offer to join Chapel Hill Denham's management development program. So just to recap, the first stage is the application screening, the second stage is the assessment test, the third is the introductory video, the fourth is the first level interview, the fifth is the second level interview, the sixth is the case study stage, and then the seventh is the CEO's interview. Yeah, so that's just the rundown of the recruitment process in a nutshell, and that has brought us to the end of today's video. Do not forget, if you have any questions that are relevant to the kind of videos I make on this channel, do not hesitate to drop them in the comment section. I'll try to respond to as many as possible. Finally, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button.